And I'm Lauren, and we're food trainers. And a couple of years ago, I was at my friend Sue's house in the Berkshires, and she served a really yummy chocolate avocado pudding. It was the first time that I had had it, even though the recipe's sort of become more common. And for Valentine's Day, we decided to make a few sexy tweaks to the recipe.
Yeah, so there are a few foods you probably think of that have an aphrodisiac reputation, oysters being one of them, but we did not think that they had a place in our pudding. We don't do any oysters in the Vitamix.
No.
So we took a bunch of our favorite aphrodisiac foods and added them into one dessert. And so instead of Sue's pudding, now we have our sexy pudding. So our very first ingredient is avocado. It's one of Foodtrainer's favorite foods, and the Aztec word for avocado actually means testicle. Can't make this up, and I hope I didn't just make you lose your love of avocado, Lauren. So it was not just about the looks, but also about the supposed potency that gave it its reputation.
Put the testicle down. When we were doing this research, what we realized was that a lot of the foods that we already ate happened to be natural aphrodisiacs. So moving on to one of our favorites, cacao. These are cacao nibs. Cacao is what chocolate is made from and contains a chemical called phenylethylamine. Phenylethylamine gives chocolate the reputation as the love drug. So eat it up.
Yes. And next up we have honey. You probably know about honeymoons, really an aphrodisiac food as well. But honey also in Egypt was considered a cure for impotency.
And this honey is Philosophy, a company that we love, makes this honey, and it contains an ingredient called maca. Maca is a root and is known as the Peruvian Viagra, so tread lightly. To make our sexy pudding, start with one ripe pitted avocado. Then you're going to add the cacao that we talked to you about. We're using raw cacao powder here. For sweetness, we're going to use dates. The recipe called for dates, but we wanted to throw in that honey as well. And we have a little bit of vanilla and a pinch of salt, and voila.
Yeah, and we love to top it off with a little bit of goji berry and cacao nibs, a little bit extra aphrodisiac. And of course, can't forget to pop the champagne too.
Woohoo! So there you have our sexy pudding. For the recipe or information on the products we mentioned, go to foodtrainers.com, and now we'll taste.
Yeah.
Really good.
Delicious. So there you have our sexy pudding. Now it's time to go have some fun. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Valentine's Day.